What's up, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. I'm John with Rails, Tails, and Trails, and today I'm going to cover the top 5 most common mistakes new conductors make. So here we go. All right, guys. So these are, in my experience, the top 5 most common mistakes new conductors make when getting hired on, completing class, and getting out there in the field. So number 5 is not having the right equipment. Guys, I can't stress this enough. When you go out onto the job, make sure you have a working lantern, make sure you have a working radio with batteries, and carry air gaskets. And make sure you got all your paperwork. I see a lot of new conductors coming out into the field or even on their OJT, and they're not ready to go to work. So guys, make sure you have all your stuff. Make sure you have 4 or 5 air gaskets with you. Make sure your batteries are charged in your iPad, in your lantern, in your radio. And for God's sake, make sure you have your switch keys. This will go a long ways to making your life a lot better. Number 4, not asking questions. I see a lot of new conductors coming out into the field, and they're either too intimidated or too shy to ask questions from the people they're working with. Now, guys, you're not going to learn if you don't ask questions. And these guys, whether they get 1 year experience or 40 years experience, have more experience than you do. So take the time to ask questions and learn. Guys, this is where the bulk of your training and experience will come from, is the people you work with. So give your partners the benefit of the doubt that they're willing and able to teach you. All you got to do is be a sponge, ask a question, and listen. Number 3, I can't stress this enough, bad radio communication. Guys, when you get out here, keep to your training. If you get out there and you're switching a bunch of cars and you turn around and you tell your engineer, go ahead and back up 10 cars. Guys, you just gave your engineer 2 different commands, one to go ahead and one to go back. Guys, you're going to catch a lot of flack for it, but it also creates a lot of confusion. Keep your communication clear, to the point, and short. That'll go a long ways to making your life out there working a whole lot better. And not to mention, it's a lot safer. Number 2, not knowing hand signals. I have seen this in my short time with the railroad time and time again. People either do the wrong hand signal, whether they're using their lantern or it's during the daytime, or they're being very timid. You know, if you're trying to give a hand count and you're doing this number, your engineer's not going to see that 10, 20 cars back. Be very intentional with your movements. Make big movements. Make sure you're communicating clearly with those you're working with and your engineer. And the number 1 common mistake I see is new guys trying to work too fast and not safe. Guys, listen, speed will come with time. Don't rush it. It is okay to take your time and walk those cars back. It is okay if you're not comfortable riding to get off and walk it back to a joint. It is okay to say, hey, I'm not too familiar with this yard. I'm going to walk my switch route and make sure my switches are good. Take the time to double check your paperwork, or if you got a yard map, to double check that. Guys, speed will come with time. You're not going to come right out of class and work as fast or efficiently as somebody that's been doing this a year, 5 years, 10 years, or even 20 years. So, guys, slow it down, follow the rules, and be safe. If you don't feel safe doing something, do it in a manner in which you feel safe. The speed will come with time. Well, guys, that is my top 5 most common mistakes I see new conductors make. We'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all's support. Y'all have a good one.